abusia cheche obi bia kwaba e de ba Kofi Countryman TV so abusia efi se eye John Fifi Atta Mills eye former president onya ne ba bi e de ekoye na abusia ni wachi no abusia enema shedan da sa da bia ensem bebre na ene fa ne ho akese epiepie sa ensem no de ye nya ka emfamfa no esan se amanfo bi kiremu a owu ye no ya hweda enya adepotea ediku Atta Mills the post mortem the results and the bia ni one more Ghana for etiminya hold of it say this is what really killed the former president abusia enuntino ensem bebre na na epiepie akese very deadly secret kase pa na epiepie amanfo be busa chese ensem bi amanfo kan the evidences be epiepie amana yehu pa chese no kra o kan na eso ye very careful papa yenko ensem bi piepie ye pese yeko ni kwotie ensem we sanse deep very serious pa abusia yeko kwotie mra ye ba yaka bia ne be make sure say ye de be ebe mo memory mfi say obe subscribe to Kofi Countryman TV na wa share so de ama afoforo no mo so ahu de ekoso ewo omanga na mo abusia yenko mra ye ba ye be to aso pepepe de ama mo
mu na ho me pastor chema untumi na ekasai satam na owura ya alado ya me patro no wo Nigeria no so enti wo hwa enne no wo link bi me boa na mitie anya me na me kan me patro owura chema untumi na ekasai enti chema untumi se professor Mills wo abekase nyame na friend bi a wo boa wonim ne awoka o prove dem papa no obi na kan ti koma ne koye enu nti no owura Koku Anyidohu say de bi obesunda e bi no ho professor Mills saman Oso fa obo professor Mills sama no akam nkwa
zemu
enye me nkra bia na me de kwa Koku Anyidohu si owura otu tumi ko ye aduane wo ne fridge obo won se professor Mills sama ne
ene so no ne ku nkwa some imagine we di chiro dia
anti kwa me we mo hwehwem kwa wo si adano de sarakatema enti Koku Anyidohu se enane asomdwe wonya bi tie na chema untumi wakasa no nsu ebusuani chema untumi na ese
o evidence
papa no eti committee se nhwe owura John Dramani mama nse
Airbus no
sa ye ni mu na ebu ni komkon no enyam na meka
okay
chema untumi na ekase ane wo kire se enti enya ne won waso owura Koku Anyidohu ebeka se o kan ni gu so na professor Mills sama ne no atem kwa ntimi we mo hwem kwa
zemu
o kwa me ntimi na kwa
ntimi wo hwem mam
yes aha wo na wo tem fante wo na yem fante ni kan fante na mentie nura bi se Marcus kwa yem fante ni ka Koku mi wo unhwem mam o kan fante we zen
Koku ntimi wo hwem mam
Koku wo bu mi kom apart zen
wo bu mi kom aha Koku ntimi bu mi kom ntimi ko hwem mam Koku okum
enti edi mi copy maternity ward kan fante na mentie
ntimi interpreter mam ko menyem
dabi se fante sama ya wo kan fante mumie ko tiechira
president awonwa ana sa connection na mutake di hu nkomo no ayaye no ahona ni siya Nigeria for the any siya no
ana Ghana di
susu siya mo de mo pa mo ncheke sabre no ayaye no aho mahama ya connection mai akwanya afa so ma Mills wu ye no ayahona gina ayahona gina enti oye no se wode no ho bo Nigeria for na first kasam ani ade ayayi mahama ye obi abra obedi president abra Mills wu ya pe mahama say eyi malanchi book aye my first coup d'etat na manya $100 million onya adwuma bia o ontra office kura o what I say atrasa mahama baba pe eniema de man ho wa masa oba no baba pe eniema ade amagana for eti abra onya $100 million na Andrew Solomon de oye gay no akoda ne paso ade $100 million no ade man no a book we pa no a otro ye no sabio nyansa ben pa na newom what you say nasa dia pa na be magana for a benefit here what you say
because
beba enti me pacho mami come awoko No, ye kwine. And you who na bofu. Me patrol go
One thing the prophet dislikes is that
Atia ewo power.
An incumbent
power.
A government that is on seat.
Na ebia ye beto aba fe na wo ye bibi.
That we are about having election, then you are having projects.
You will be
having road construction. We will be building something for the country. That provokes the prophet. It annoys the prophet because
and put them but race course, I feel no more 8 years.
8 years.
Race course,
yes, sir.
I feel near
back to Memphis.
Race course,
yes,
8 years. Can you foot try any pa? Oh, send me a nipper, then say a may back. You social media say, I'm to about a failure more come and as I saw my before this, I didn't come with my head and also for idea about coming to Lucanis idea with
that's a default.
Says Ubetima yard, yard,
Sarakatima, Massa. You're careful. Messi, you're careful. Man coming him. Unim Abrante Fen and this Usu Bempa. Abuapapon. I wakasa. No wakasa no the Nibra Kasai. Was say Emra JJ Rollins be uno. Fly Lieutenant Jerry Rollins. Ghana Mampignon baby call. And no friends Abuapapon bra. She may cancel much. Ebi a 2024 election to me. But Yameme can say Joe Mahama won't be your president. Pimuta.
NDC flag bearer Jerry John Rawlings. What can SSUD? I said John Mahama can never be president again.
And yet former president
Rawlings told me said Mahama ought to be the president. Bill Asama Mekay me say in confident Rawlings NDC wodini moja. Eko see adiano so me na make on anye say be obi wu aye kan achie yi me say President Rawlings. And I am telling anybody NDC for mo hweme ni me osu bempa me nim tantan am so ya mudi matem me say mo founder Jerry John Rawlings ebeka 2 months ama wa call den clergy offer me na me office e wo Ghana Gas na me call e oni me di nkomo no question no say na ka be 1 month to election.
Yes,
obisa me say do I believe God is my witness asema meken onyankopon a wo hata ho ya unim wiase enim dachi enim the future me ntwantro da onyame me twantro anyame ni ho enonim Rawlings busa me say me gidi say John Mahama obetimi awini 2020 elections and me answer no say well this is what he say in his work campaigning so person be presented a reply am the man or say what take NDC sunsun eni ni sunsun a edi NDC achi no John Mahama be di animu anya de obetimi de party na ba power da sa what NDC sunsun
on Rawlings
re ka kire me
so what di
NDC sunsun se bi obi wu a yentimi cancel mo she se bi o me na me ka kire o John Mahama pa de unbelieve say sentam say ne fa way obedi president da. Now, you know the spiritual behind it. This is a man who used his blood to sign the constitution of the NDC. Ute, this is the man who used his blood to sign the constitution of the NDC. This is the man, Ute, this is the man who made John Mahama who he is today.
I see.
This is the man who is the
un kekedi cake un nansi o ka say
kekedi
the personal chef
the finance MC
na o say ewiase nyina wo pani po ye kromfo pa wonim no eye former MPP chairman na yere o say tamo no mu yeduma o ABC Brewway Limited no na yere no ko wi abia na ye pamo no ona na manager anti no tie aya na MPP fo ni di na temo aya na ne sere no pobi ma na di na temo a Freddie Blay, former MPP chairman. Freddie Blay never did in attempt. Achiakai. And was a walker, was say a crowd catcher. Say Freddie Blay was so hard growing on. Me and Cantrobi, Obian Mobiao. A Jebby promise I want to be one Crobian.
Now, Oh, me want some crowd here.
Me the same me
go for some.
I teach na make us me dey na nya.
Na se ko.
Na wonso no. We wonso pen kwala mo ka. Tie wonso pen kwala.
Assembly. Yes, my marginal content. Beautiful ladies too be no mo ka assembly. Now, Elizato didn't buy. Yes, me pay attention no. Afi na obi dis.
Omo dey asema to me so be boa.
Me no that
me no that you afre me amemfa. Sa ansem na no mo keka na okuro mo. Anya fe. Me to so me nyeri pa boni ni.
Me catch any phone on say oba no mo di.
Oh, Marcus.
Ka me pela na wa
ni pa boni ni a ukoto se kama se mo de bi be ka ho. Me no sa la we me ni.
O won sam no.
Tie ye. E ti kro obi anim obi a. Emo bi anya na dwe so obi ni mobi enti ohun MPP for no mogeka ana onu KKD oni nkwala deda munya nkwase asem na mu MPP chairman na yere Freddie Blay
yes
na yere ko wi a bia ya no ai ana onu KKD hu no me pamo no
oh
emra KKD ko pie mu wo empacho bibiri TV3 no mu me ko tie nsem okokai ai
I try not to parrot the words of fools, and you should cease and desist, in the words of Blay, whose wife stole beer when she was PR manager at ABC Brewery Limited and has been awarded a position as an ambassador. Yeah, I speak of Daily Guide. Publish it. Your wife was sacked for stealing beer at ABC Brewery Limited, and she's been awarded an ambassador.
The ABC
Brewery Limited, where I was advertising manager.
Right.
Where Michael Vass was the marketing manager, where Bruno Rao, Michael Vass was the managing director, and Bruno Rao was the marketing manager. Look, we live in a country where everybody knows everybody. A beer thief, a common thief, sacked for thievery, represents Ghana as an ambassador.
I see.
You know, and we all sit down and we...
Freddie Blay, you know, you're an ambassador. Obi a onu wadwuma ma wakowie bie ma onu keke di ni afama no
enyina wi ade da
sa na me wi ade da fanse bo
film so kwa say ko wi ade ntino I don't know.
Yes, or be 55 years. What you say?
Na Kevin
and take yes.
Kevin was it.
And I make sure me say te fatu sa obetima won. Sanso ana opanyini a ye fe no Kennedy Japan odidi na tem no Kennedy oko 70 obetima wo Kevin. True. Yes. Anti street ni so ye dirty.
Yes, some.
Anti won pento and to kwane ni rusu. Open one sama tena baby din. Ana na nko focus ne. Owura Kevin Taylor. Say Obi a campaign kura my MPP. Na nipa na sori no kasa tia MPP. You don't insult the person because a advantage opese John Mama wini. And a advantage for NDC. Obs na lawyer di bottom sika na Ghana ha nyina cheche jabade buku nim. What you say? And what come fight and a pay when you left right center. And to kwa bia woni no bia once amu nyina mo pese John Mama because Osado said there is nowhere MPP. Sorry, there is nowhere Alanche Matibeti may win. And John Pai Bunya MPP because opposition sa wakadada. What you say? And the nipas are no year Juma back when you sorry did not them. Sarakatema and the hopes and so cano. And to Sado Esi Yasina, open nipa, why are Shawonia, O Mammy Teresa. When you want the Quashel Lebanese needy, you won't want to know so that we are safe for soon. And your Lebanese for soon. Na Lebanese in Jana Mammy Teresa. And Oko to Papa so visit and a petition by was street in a short throw. Street in a short throw, papa. And you know, once a matina holding Unya Remua.
FM 96.5
520 www.mepacho na you know mepacho kai say maybe Professor Mosa Tiaso no smart Owura John Dramani mama so onko to plane bimra yes na onko to Airbus na plane no ebeduru ye no tie nie na Professor Mosa still committee say Owura John Mr. Ebuoye a wodi abai die menjindi entimatic committee mo ahwemu ai and a Professor State Committee, and so one show John investigating because I don't know lies net that's all.
FM 96.5.
And Professor Mele to another one said, "Intibe, Obia, and a UK for no any US for no investigation." Say government official one edge bribe. And think of when a government official one and why a Musijama is out to Papa, almost there be almost Jama chairman to me, almost there be. Hey, I'm a maybe because John Domani Mama saying Kofua, more casual in the government official one, we Jimmy for your more and Passer for, and not Kissi Japan, the special prosecutor. I say, you more why I say, Ura now would D and Temu, and Mumkoto plane, Adams Mama, ne Ura John Domani Mama, the former president of the Republic of Ghana, and Ura John Domani Mama, and Casa on the government official one, name Musikana or Jayano, me patronage service fee.
Service fee.
Nenya bribe.
Okay.
Nenya bribe. Enti Kissi Japan this has to move to Ghana. Ama ye muache MPP for say hey finally who government official one and NDC for say Owura John Dramani Mahama say there no wafi because according to Kissi Japan was so hunu for so be Owura John Dramani Owura John Dramani Mahama onye bribe bia and onye sikana woje ye na enye bribe what you say enti Owura John Dramani Mahama oye clean no say no wafi what you say e chense de akahye adware no enti Owura John Dramani Mahama onye mfumso bia NDC for the boss no MPP for so boss say afi de who government official one no sarakatema and MPP for kire say eye den na UK for any America for say John Mahama age bribe now Kissi Japan say enye bribe na emom no eye service fee o say dey ade na otunedi enti ensemu no yensamfo yes mumia for special prosecutor Kissi Japan emra na okle John Mahama no is excellent the former president of the Republic of Ghana enti no
the OSP investigation found no evidence that former President Mahama was involved or played any role in the procurement and maintenance of the agency relationship between Airbus and Foster and its associates in respect of the purchase by the government of Ghana of military transport aircraft from Airbus. And it appears to the OSP that the direct communications and meetings between former President Mahama and officials of Airbus to close the deal were actuated by good intentions on the part of the former president. It also appears that Foster and his associates became involved as intermediaries in the Airbus Ghana deal after the decision by the government of Ghana in preference of the C-295 aircraft. Therefore, it seems that Foster's Airbus intermediary role at the time his brother served as the vice president of Ghana was a case of luckless coincidence that attracted the disapproval of the UK and US authorities. The OSP found no evidence that suggests that the involvement of Foster as an intermediary of Airbus and the direct communications and meetings between former President Mahama and officials of Airbus to close the deal between Airbus and the government of Ghana amounted to any corruption and corruption-related offense in respect of which the OSP has a mandate. However, it ought reasonably to have occurred to former President Mahama and the government of Ghana that the familiar relationship between former President Mahama and Foster and the direct participation by former President Mahama in the communications and meetings with Airbus officials were bound to raise reasonable suspicions of improper conduct and dealings, notwithstanding any claims to good faith conduct and above-board dealings, especially in light of the fact that during the first Airbus campaign, former President Mahama was a chairman of the Armed Forces Council by reason of his position as the vice president,